bring into the sutras itself. In India, for thousands of years, big research and development was happening in the inner field, in the inner science, in the consciousness. Every society, every culture was putting their excessive energy in some field. Some countries have put their excessive energy in politics. Some countries have put their excessive energy in the field of technology. Some countries have put their excessive energy in creating weapons, controlling others. India has diverted its excessive energy to do the research and development in the inner consciousness, to create the best consciousness, to create beautiful inner space. You can say this one statement I can make really confident. No other country, no other culture has done so much of research and development in the field of inner consciousness, in the inner field. So much of research and development happened in India. For the last 10,000 years, the research and development happened. More than 1 million inner scientists were involved. In India, we have more than 1 million sadhus and sannyasis. More than 1 million inner scientists were involved in the research and development. More than 1 million inner science laboratories were used. In India, the temples and ashrams in which everyday congregation happens is more than 1 million. Understand? I am not speaking about the temples and ashrams which are not used by people every day. I am speaking about the temples and ashrams which are used by people every day. Their congregation happens every day. More than 1 million inner science laboratories, 1 million inner scientists, 10,000 years of research and development. More than 1 billion people are following this lifestyle directly or indirectly, knowingly or unknowingly. People who have read the spiritual literatures, who are exposed to the spiritual culture, they are following this lifestyle knowingly. People who are not exposed to the intellectual understanding and the spiritual culture, they are also following the same lifestyle without knowing the reason. In India, whether you know about spirituality or you don't know about spirituality, you are already living spiritual life. Let me be very clear. Whether you know or not, whether you believe it or not, usually human beings remember only their faults. They are discovered their mistakes. You may quote some mistakes and faults and say, no, I don't think we are living a spiritual life. Let you understand this one example. You will see black patches in the moon only on Purnima day. Means by its own intelligence, it shows the black patches. You won't see that in the new moon day, in the Amavasya day. So moons shining, the Rays of the moon only showing the black patches in the moon, same way. Even if you say that we have some problems, negative things, that even to understand that you need intelligence. You are understanding or you are thinking that we are not living a spiritual life itself shows you are already in the path. You have started your journey. You may have your own logical answers, whether you understand or not. If you are born and brought up in India, in your blood, spirituality is there. It is there in your blood. Knowingly or unknowingly, more than 1 billion people follow this technology created by these great ancient rishis. This book, Shiva Sutras, is the essence of this great research and development, which is done by the 1 million scientists, inner scientists, using more than 1 million inner science laboratories and spending 10,000 years of research and development. This book is the essence of their discoveries, what they discovered, what they experienced. The whole essence is offered to us through this book. I can say this book is the unabridged dictionary, unabridged encyclopedia for all the philosophies, all the spiritual theories. This beautiful book starts with the word Sri Bhairava Uvacha, means Shiva said. Straight away Shiva is entering into the techniques. He is not giving any intellectual introduction. He is not giving any teachings. Let's enter into the sutra. Then we will see the meaning. We will understand it. Sri Bhairava Uvacha Urdve prano yato jivo Visargatma parocharet Utbhattit vidayastane Varanat paridastitihi. Straight he is entering into the subject. He is not giving any intellectual introduction. To tell you honestly, the first spiritual book without introduction. Straight to the point of enlightenment. He is not interested wasting his time. He is not interested in giving you words. He is not interested in giving you any teachings. No teachings. No words. Straight to the subject. Straight to the point of enlightenment. He is not interested in convincing. Let me be honest. All teachings, almost all teachings are given either to convince you that teacher is a great person or to convince himself that what he is believing is something truth. Incident which happened maybe 1 year ago. I went to attend an interreligious conference. In that I was sitting next to a father. I was boasting that I have a training center for meditation teachers in our Biddi ashram. I said more than 200 people are having the training. He laughed and told me, Swamiji, I have 16 training centers only in Bombay. The conference was in Bombay. Only in Bombay I have 16 training centers. Each training center trains more than 400 preachers. I was shocked. And then I saying, you will have more people because you guys convert. We don't believe in conversion. Naturally, you will have more people because you convert people. Some of Sanatana Dharma or Hinduism doesn't believe in conversion. We don't believe in conversion. So, I said, because of conversion you may have more people. Then, slowly in the course of conversation, after some time he understood that I am teaching meditation and I am helping people and giving life solutions. He asked me, Swamiji, I want to sit with you privately for some time. I said, you are welcome. He came and we spent more than 1 hour. He was asking some solution for his own personal problems. Anyhow, I tried to help him and he was very happy and he is helped. After everything is over, he was about to leave. At the time I asked him, see, one thing is sure, you yourself don't have solution from what you are teaching. Then why are you teaching so aggressively? And I know he teaches, he goes on condemning other religions. See, saying your religion is great is beautiful, nothing wrong. But saying that nothing else is truth, that's where the problem starts. He goes on condemning all other religions. And I told him, you yourself don't find solution for your own life. Why do you preach so aggressively? By the time he became very open and he started speaking the truth. He told me, Swamiji, I feel a tremendous fear. What I am preaching is truth or not. I feel completely insecure. But when I see 10,000 people following me, I feel a little secure. All 10,000 can't be fools. All 10,000 can't be fools. No, it is true. Please understand. I am saying the truth. He told me this very word. I am feeling the insecurity, Swamiji. But when I see 10,000 people are following me, when I am able to convince 10,000 people, then I feel a little confident. Oh, I can be fooled, but 10,000 will not be fooled. All 10,000 will not be fooled. I was shocked. But understand, this is the truth. Teachings are given either to convince you the teacher is a great person, or to convince himself what he is teaching is something great. Only then teachings are given. If there is no need for convincing, only techniques are given. Here, Shiva doesn't have any need. He doesn't have to convince Uma. He doesn't have to convince Devi. He is straight away giving the technique. And let you be very clear, never learn from a person who has to convince about his authority to you. Then he will be talking too many big things which neither you understand nor he himself understands. Because he is on a big job of convincing you.
Shiva. The word Shiva means in Sanskrit causeless auspiciousness. Whatever happens in your life, even if the best thing happens, you can always think, it could have been little better. It could have been little better. Or whatever worst thing happens, you can always say, oh, at least this much I am saved. It is up to you to feel whether things are auspicious or inauspicious. In the planet Earth, only two kinds of human beings are there. People who feel everything is inauspicious. We need some correction. We need some alteration. We need some further development. We need to remodel. There are some people who feel everything happening is auspicious. Person who feels whatever is happening is inauspicious is a materialistic. He believes in matter, correction, doing, remodeling, changing, altering. Person who believes whatever is happening is auspicious is a spiritualist. Believes in the intelligence of the cosmos, the whole. He is very clear. The whole is much more intelligent than part, me. If you think the whole is not more intelligent than you are materialistic, egoistic. If you think the whole is much more intelligent than me, you are spiritualist. Over. The whole world can be classified just with these two categories. If you feel whatever is happening is auspicious, you are a spiritual person. Why? Enlightened beings are constantly feeling whatever is happening is auspicious. It is just because of the Kundalini Shakti. Once this Kundalini energy awakens in you, you will feel so much of energy in your body, you will not be able to complain about anybody. Understand? You will complain about anything or any person or any incident only when you are in low mood, means your usual mood. You will not be able to complain, criticize or feel disappointed about any person or anybody if your body is overflowing, bubbling with energy. You feeling whatever is happening is auspicious or inauspicious is directly connected to your energy level. At some time, if you get the glimpse of that high energy by some method, sometimes people get into that high energy without even knowing. Maybe if they go to some high energy places or if they are really relaxed, they get into that high mood. Suddenly those few moments or few hours, you feel you are so fulfilled, nothing is wrong in the planet Earth. You will feel everything is going the best way. If you had this glimpse, these moments in your life even once, you can be called as a spiritual seeker. Sometime, even while seeing the sunset, suddenly you feel the whole thing is settled in you. And you think, God, everything is beautiful. Things are happening. It's okay. Suddenly, some mood, you are silent, you are relaxed, you are filled with energy, and you see whatever is happening is auspicious. There is only two planes of existence. One, the plane of normal human beings. Whatever is happening needs to be altered. Anything, they cannot say, I really like that person, but they can't stop, they can't end a sentence without that but. Without that but, they can't end any sentence. They cannot make a statement without that but, there ends. If you are using that word but or this, then you are a human being. Today we are entering into the third sutra. In the first chapter, third sutra, Shastra Yonitvat. Sutra is just this much. Shastra Yonitvat. That's all. Translation says Brahman is omniscient because of its being the source of the scriptures. Swami Veereshwarananda translates as the omniscient and omnipotence of Brahman being the source of scriptures. The meaning, translation of the sutra is Brahman is omniscient because of its being the source of scriptures. Brahma Shastra Yonitvat. Just two words. Source of the Shastras. This is the source of the Shastras. Understand? First, let us understand the word Shastra. Shastra means truth about reality is Shastra. Only the omnipotent, omniscient intelligence will have guts to reveal its quality. Please understand. Only the ultimate will have the strength to reveal its qualities to you, to reveal truths about itself to you. I wanted all of you to understand the word Shastra does not mean just some book. Shastra means truth about reality. Only truth has a capacity to reveal its truth. Nothing else can reveal about its truth. Please understand, leading somebody in the path of truth is very dangerous unless you are established in it. If you are not established and you are leading, a disciple will find out your falsehood. That's one of the important, very important truth you need to understand. What is enlightenment? If you ask me now, I will tell. Fan is moving. TVs are functioning. People are sitting. I am talking. This is enlightenment. That's all. If you ask me, Swamiji, please teach Brahma Sutra for this moment, I will say, I am sitting on a gold-plated throne. Brahmachari is using a camera and clicking me. Time is 6:55 as per this clock. People are sitting in front of me with a lot of anticipation. Many have gathered around the world to watch what I am talking. This is Brahma Sutra, that's all. Only truth as innate intelligence to reveal itself. Shastra means truth about reality. Existence is great because it reveals all the truths about its reality. All the psychodrama you add on the things and persons and situations, if they are detected, truth is revealed. The moment you start the psychodrama of me being guru, I start the psychodrama of you being a disciple. The moment you start the psychodrama of friendliness towards somebody, that person starts the psychodrama of friendliness to you. The moment you start the psychodrama of enmity towards somebody, the person starts the psychodrama of enmity towards you. psychodrama of pain, pleasure, love, anger towards persons, object, or reality is corruption. Otherwise, in truth, in reality, shastrayonitvat. Every type of human being is trying to help from where they are. Wherever they are standing, he goes to their level. From there, he is bringing them to ultimate experience. Shiva, I think he knows what is going to happen in the future. That is why 5,000 years ago he has solved the problem with a single sutra. With this one sutra he has solved the whole problem between the head and the heart. He says, with utmost devotion, center on the two junctions of breath, know the knower. He says, through the devotion, you can experience the ultimate enlightenment. Knowing the knower is the ultimate experience according to Vedanta. He says, through utmost devotion, with utmost devotion, center on the two junctions of breath, know the knower. Let's explore this sutra, how beautifully he is connected the Shankara and Ramanuja philosophies, the head and the heart. How beautifully he starts from where people are and leads them to the ultimate experience. People who are in the line of devotion, they miss experiencing the ultimate. They just stop with the form, usually. And the people who are in the line of ultimate experience, they miss the juice in the life. Two extremes. People who are little devotion oriented, they are very juicy guys. They just sing and dance and enjoy. Real juicy people. But the problem, they miss the ultimate experience. They just stop with that. And people who are ultimate, goal-oriented, the enlightenment-oriented, they will be very strong, always sticking to the path. But the big problem is they miss the joy of the life, or the ecstasy, the experience of beautiful devotion. Somehow, nobody was able to connect these two. Fight goes on and on and on. Sometimes it goes to extreme. Please understand, I am equating sattva into Jivan Mukti. The restful awareness as living enlightenment, because restful awareness is a direct way to living enlightenment. Let me define restful awareness. When you walk, just feel through your body who is perceiving the earth, who is seeing the scenes. Just see with awareness. Feel with awareness the cold. Feel with awareness how you respond to this morning. Feel with awareness how you are responding to your own old, boring or worrying thoughts. Such beautiful morning, but suddenly some thought about something some days before happened may happen after that. One thought enough to take away the whole beauty of this morning. perceive with awareness. The awareness which perceives is only you, nothing else. The moment you bring awareness, two things will happen. One, the slowing down. Second, it's an important thing, please understand. One, slowing down. Second, immediate shift in your consciousness. Immediate shift in your consciousness. What I call as cognitive shift, the space where cognition happens in you, the gear gets shifted from matter to consciousness. Actually, unclutching is necessary for this shift only. For any gear change, you need disclutching of gear plate and engine, gearbox and engine. Same way, for the shift, cognitive shift from the matter to energy, consciousness, you need that unclutching. I tell you, infusing awareness into you will automatically make unclutching happen, and the shift in the cognition, how you perceive, will happen immediately. Just live for a few days. You will realize with less thought, more actions are happening in you. Physically, mentally, in all possible ways. Be aware while you walk, perceive through your eyes, perceive through all other senses. Remember, just perceiving is different, knowing that you are perceiving is different. Just taking bath is different, knowing you are taking bath is different. Just walking is different, being aware that you are walking is different. Just talking is different, being aware you are talking is different. Infuse awareness into everything. Walking, talking, sitting, living, breathing. Shiva says in Shiva Sutras, one sneezing with awareness is enough for enlightenment. Because during sneezing your whole nervous system gets activated. One sneezing with clear awareness. Awareness that you are sneezing, that face muscles are shrinking and all the things are happening, an explosion. You are enlightened. All you need is one sneezing with awareness, that's all. When you infuse awareness, this is no more one more day. This is no more one more morning. This is the morning. This is the day. I don't know in how many dimensions you will be awakened. Exactly what I mean by the word inner awakening is infusing awareness into you. That's all.